You don't sleep because the clock says so. You sleep because your brain loses a tug-of-war, a battle fought every moment of every day. Every waking hour pours a chemical into your brain, adenosine. It is your sleep debt measured in molecules, and most of us are quietly drowning in it. Today we decode the whole protocol, the biology behind why you sleep, why you're tired, and exactly what to do about it. Sleep is not a power off, it's a shift change. While you're offline, your brain and body run 5 jobs. 1, rest. The nervous system flips from alert to repair and the heart slows. 2, memory. Deep sleep files today's learning into long-term storage. 3, hormones. Growth hormone surges in the first deep sleep of the night, and appetite and stress hormones are reset. 4, immunity, why you sleep off a cold. 5, cleanup. The brain washes itself. We'll come back to that one. But skipping these jobs has a price, and the price compounds. The longer you're awake, the higher adenosine climbs. This is sleep pressure, a debt you cannot feel building. Caffeine cheats. It slides into the adenosine receptor and blocks the signal, but the debt keeps building behind the block. The half-life is about 6 hours. A 2 o'clock coffee is still a quarter in you at 2 in the morning. When the debt peaks, the brain takes emergency naps, micro-sleeps 1 to 15 seconds long. You can nod off on a highway and never remember it. Sleep debt behind the wheel is as dangerous as alcohol, with no law and no warning. And you cannot pay it back on Saturday. The damage is dose-dependent. The less you sleep, the worse it gets, night after night. And recovery takes many consecutive nights, not one long lie-in. In one study, a weekend of catch-up sleep failed to undo a week of restriction at all. Inside your brain, 20,000 neurons in the suprachiasmatic nucleus keep the time, and their watch runs long, about 24.2 hours. Left alone, that clock drifts about 12 minutes later every day. Let it drift long enough, and midnight walks all the way around to noon. There is exactly one reset button: light. Blue light near 480 nanometers, the peak the clock's own receptor is tuned to, hits the clock, cuts melatonin, and wakes you. Morning light is the strongest anchor your brain has. At night, darkness releases melatonin, the chemical signal for sleep. Toward dawn, cortisol rises to prepare you for the day. Light flips the switch between them, which is why a screen at 11 at night pushes your bedtime deeper into the night. Bright light at the wrong hour resets the clock in the wrong direction. Some people sleep 8 hours and wake exhausted. Others sleep 6 and wake sharp. The difference is not the hours, it's the first 90 minutes. This is a hypnogram. Your night, drawn. You drop into deep, slow-wave sleep, N3, fast. That first deep block is the golden window, and its quality decides the whole night. Inside that first deep block, growth hormone surges, the strongest repair signal the body has. Disturb this window and no amount of extra sleep buys it back. About 90 minutes in comes your first REM, the dreams. Then the cycle repeats 4 to 6 times a night. REM stretches longer each time, and deep sleep never returns as deep as it was. 2 forces decide when you sleep. Process S, sleep pressure, adenosine rising all day. Process C, the circadian clock, pushing alertness back against it. The balance between them is the whole game. In the evening, pressure has climbed high enough, and the clock finally lowers its guard. That crossing point is the moment sleep becomes irresistible. But an hour or 2 before your usual bedtime, the clock fights back hardest, the forbidden zone. You feel oddly alert. It is why going to bed early is harder than staying up late. And the debt, sleep clears it. Adenosine falls while you're under, which is why the first deep block also decides how sharp tomorrow feels. Stanford distills good sleep down to 2 switches. Switch 1 is temperature. Your core peaks in the early evening and falls about 1 degree Celsius across the night, bottoming out a couple of hours before you wake. It is not a cliff at bedtime. It is a slope, and sleep comes easily while you are going down it. So help it down. A 40-degree bath for 15 minutes, about 90 minutes before bed, floods your skin with blood. And a body radiating heat from the skin loses core temperature faster than one that isn't. The old warm bath advice with a mechanism. No time for a bath? Soak your feet. Hands and feet are where the body dumps heat, or just cool the room. The bigger the gap between core and skin, the faster sleep arrives. Switch 2 is the brain, and it has to stop being stimulated. Here the folk advice is half wrong. When researchers tested it, counting sheep did nothing. People fell asleep no faster than with no instruction at all. What did work was a vivid, absorbing scene, held in the mind. About 20 minutes faster to sleep. Counting is too boring to hold your attention, and a mind that wanders goes straight back to your worries. Dim the lights, silence the phone, darken the room. Each one flips a part of that second switch. A stimulated brain simply refuses the door. Stanford's wake strategy: 2 alarms, 20 minutes apart, the first one quiet. Late in the night, you are cycling through light sleep and REM. The quiet alarm either catches you in a light stage or it doesn't, and you sleep on. The second one lands 20 minutes later, when you are far more likely to be shallow. Waking out of deep sleep is how you start a day groggy. Then, light in your eyes within the hour. That is what resets the 24.2. Breakfast, even a small one, lifts body temperature and locks the rhythm in. And a shower wakes the body by exactly the mechanism the warm bath used to put it down. The bedrock. Wake at the same time every day, weekends included. Sleep is easy to delay and hard to advance. You can move it about an hour a day, which is exactly why jet lag hurts. Anchor the waking and the bedtime follows it. Here is the whole protocol on a single dial. Morning light, daytime alertness, the caffeine cutoff, evening cool down, a fixed bedtime, a fixed waking. One chemical change at a time. A short nap, 10 to 20 minutes early afternoon, clears the head without diving into deep sleep. Go longer and you reach N3 and you wake into sleep inertia, worse than before you lay down. Fighting the afternoon dip, light, movement, cold water on the face, each one nudges the clock and the temperature. Sleepiness at 2 in the afternoon is biology, not laziness. When the system breaks, you can see what it was for. In narcolepsy, the orexin neurons are lost, the vast majority of them, and the brain can no longer hold the line between waking and sleeping. Sleep arrives in attacks, and a short nap buys only about 2 hours of clarity. And sleep apnea, breathing stops over and over, and each stop pulls you up out of sleep without waking you enough to remember. 5 an hour with daytime symptoms is already a diagnosis. 15 is moderate. 30 is severe. Daytime sleepiness that never lifts can be a medical signal, not a habit. So here it is. Your brain runs 2 processes, pressure and clock. Protect the first 90 minutes. Trip both switches, the temperature and the brain. Anchor your wake time and keep the debt low, because nothing else on this list survives a debt you never pay. 1/3 of your life shapes the other 2. Sleep it well.